Hi, I'm Becky Brune and welcome to my channel. Do you remember the pandemic when we all got new pets? Maybe you didn't do that, but someone did, and now I need to get a cat sitter for my trip. Cat people in my building generally swap cat sitting, but this is for 5 weeks, which seems like a long time for anybody. So I put out some feelers for a cat sitter, and I may have found somebody. She's the daughter of a friend, and she's coming over to meet the cats. I got tricked into taking Jaja early in the pandemic. I was so lonely, and a Facebook post in a cat group said that the family boys were too rambunctious for her. They said she was shy, and they said they could drop her off in the next hour. Should I have been suspicious? Yes, I should have. She was beyond terrified when she got here. Other than this photo of her when she first arrived, I did not see her again for a very long time. Food would disappear overnight, but that's the only way I knew that she was still in the condo. I realized that the situation really wasn't ideal for either one of us, and so I put her on a very long list to surrender her to the animal shelter. About 10 weeks in, still waiting, I looked up from something that I was doing and saw her in the doorway. It was startling, actually, to see her in the flesh, three-dimensional, alive. And she was looking right at me. And in her eyes, I could see her little soul in there. So I kept her. She has warmed to me some. She doesn't run away from me quite as quickly anymore, and she does sleep on my bedroom floor, but she has never let me touch her. Claire was an emergency foster cat. Someone in downtown Seattle had decided to breed cats as their pandemic activity, and they ended up with 70 cats in a studio apartment. The shelter called all foster parents to help out with the cats and kittens, and so I took 2. They were underfed, and they had never seen a cat box, and they didn't really even like each other, which tells you a lot about the living conditions that they were in. Claire got adopted first by a young man who had never owned a cat before, but he wanted to start a family with his dog. Remember, it was during the pandemic. A few weeks later, he returned Claire, and the shelter asked if I would foster her again until we could find another owner. Of course. But when she got back here, she remembered me, and she remembered her room, and she purred and rubbed up against me, so glad to be home. So I kept her. That was just over 3 years ago. Jaja loves Claire. Claire loves having her brain heated up to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Jaja has great floof. Claire has a lot to say. Jaja gets extra kibble at night. I'm still trying to make friends with her. And Claire has her own stool in the kitchen. Will they manage without me? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Thanks for being here, and see you next time. Bye.